Okay, hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Rosie S. Today, right now, it's April 1st. April 1st. And I do my tapings in my fabulous studio, which is my garage. And I'm standing next to my car and I just realized someone went into my car. They broke into my car. I don't know if they broke in, but you know how when they break in, they leave all of the stuff all on the seats or whatever. It ain't nothing in there for them to break. I'm glad I told my son to take my phone, because I always sometimes leave one of my phones in the car. So maybe if they were looking for my phones, but they didn't even take the thing that you pull out. Anyway, sorry, I have a cough drop in my mouth. I'm trying to wonder who actually did it. But anyway, so today's April 1st, April Fool's Day. Shout out to my girl Giselle. Shout out to my niece Layla. And shout out to my other girl Jamise. It's all their birthdays today. Okay, so we're going to talk about the Rona, the update. And that is Trump spoke, or his crew spoke today. They gave a press conference like they do every day for hours, and it's like a lot of rubbish. Like, I think he really likes being on TV. Like, he's an actor, reality show actor, and it really shows. Anyway, so they said that we possibly could lose 100,000 to 240,000 people. Yes. 240,000 people due to this coronavirus. I know. This is America. This is 2020. This is not 1820. There is some type of conspiracy on Facebook, of course. I saw someone, and they said they asked Siri or the Google AI, where did the coronavirus come from or whatever, and the thing answered that it was created in 2018 and that the U.S. government created it. This is allegedly what the Siri or whoever said, and that it got out of hand. So my thing is this: they knew about it. Okay, so I first learned about it in the end of December, January. So if I learned about it then government knew about it in November, okay? It was happening in Asia in October, what's the month before October? September. So I'm like, okay. Now, someone else was talking about the New Orleans mayor, and how she's responsible for, not canceling Mardi Gras because that's where, the virus spread so much. And so I'm like, well, interesting. She knew about it. She knew about it before February. They just canceled Essence Music Festival down in New Orleans. In July. Hello? Like, why would you hope? They just canceled it last week. Like, at the end of last week, as a matter of fact. We're already in April, and you're going to just cancel it, It took you that long to cancel it? No, if whatever this magical virus is, airborne, that's killing people, if you think that, 500,000 people are going to go down to New Orleans for Essence and not catch anything? Hello? Like, especially Bourbon Street. I love Bourbon Street, Razzoos, and I just love New Orleans. But Bourbon Street is dirty. Like, they need bleach. They need to bleach. That's what they need to do. But they need to bleach down that place for a month to clean out all of that filth down in Bourbon Street. Now, don't get me wrong, Bourbon Street is fun. I've had many great memories there, but that place is off the chain. So, I'm not going to say I blame her, but, I hope she's not trying to claim that she is not, you know, she's not the reason why that Mardi Gras was canceled. But it had a bad energy. A couple people died, and it was just fighting at the Zulu. And I don't. People just have fun in New Orleans. I rarely see. I don't think I've ever seen a fight in New Orleans. I've heard of one, but I don't think I've ever seen a fight. Maybe. But anyway, the stock market. Let's go over the stock market. The stock market went down today. I think 700 points. Don't quote me on that. Something like that, but it definitely went down. I think it was 21,000. It's back at 21,000. It's going to fluctuate. Job losses. They're talking about that the report for job losses is probably going to be like 37 to 32 or 47, something like that. It's going to be big. It's going to be huge. The stimulus check, everyone's like, oh, okay, we're going to get the stimulus check. No, that's not coming until like mid to end of April. So, people are going to start doing real bad. Rationing, rent is due today. I see people on Facebook, they're eating so much. Like, why are you eating so much? You need to ration out that food. Not only that, but you need to stop eating so much because you're going to gain weight. You're going to gain a lot of weight. And it's just like, it's kind of pathetic. Like, people are hoarding food, hoarding tissue. It's like disgusting. Like, stop eating so much. Like, this would be a perfect time for people to go on a water fast or a OMID, 1 meal a day fast. The people are just like hoarding food and, it's disgusting. Like one meal a day, or maybe one snack a day. Like, okay, so today I made pasta. I made with a pesto, red pesto, and I had noodles, and I had sausage, a turkey sausage, and some type of other thing, and it had a little steak in it. It wasn't hot dog, maybe it was sausage. I don't know, but I cut that up and made that, and it came out pretty good. I put onions, bell peppers, and pesto, the diced tomatoes, and did I say green peppers? And a paste. And it turned out pretty good. Something like that you can just have like a small bowl. I saw someone on Facebook. I have to log on to Instagram and Twitter. But anyway, okay, so he had some potatoes, like 3 loaded potatoes. In the back, he had deviled eggs, and then he had like a link sandwich cut in half with some red beans. I was like, well, where are your vegetables? Where are your green vegetables? Like, for one thing, that's too much food. But for two, where are your green vegetables? He was like, well, the potatoes are vegetables. They're starchy, but they're vegetables. I was like, no, you need something green. You're going to get stuffed up. I think I'm going to try, I try and not eat until 4 o'clock. One day I didn't eat at all. Well, until late. But, it's like 1 meal a day and 1 snack. Like, I'm not trying to gain 20 pounds while I'm on this journey of shelter in place. I want to, that's why I'm like vlogging, so that years from now, or somebody might see this and they may be like, okay, this is what she was going through. So we went over the stock, the death. So it's been 1,500 deaths in the U.S. 75,000 people, I think, have contracted it, or 75,000. And there's a lot in New York, Detroit, Chicago, and New Orleans. Okay? New York is really being hit hard. Elon Musk, he is sending out some ventilators, but he's like, look, if I send them out, y'all got to use them. Don't take my ventilators and hide them, okay? If I give them to you, use it. I feel the same way. I totally understand, Elon. I hate people want something, and then they don't use it. It's like, wait a minute, hold on. No, that's why I don't give people stuff. No. Let's not talk about my Lion King wig. I know, y'all gonna get this wig tonight, okay? Anyway, so those are the ventilators. I don't even know what's going on in Italy or Germany. I think Russia, they're starting to report some things, but Russia and China, they're not gonna give you much information. They're gonna keep that all hidden and blame it on us, of course. I don't know what else is going on. I'm trying to think. Shelter in place has been extended in California until May. Okay? Not April. We will be in this state of shelter in place until May. If you ask me, we won't get cleared until June or July, to be honest. Maybe not until August. Honestly. Do I like this? No, because a lot of people are losing their jobs. It's about to get ugly. Now, the first month, okay, fine. First couple weeks, okay. It's a little hard or whatever. But you start getting into that second month, that third month, and then people, they don't have any food, water bills, PG&E bills, cell phones, rent is stacking up. No one has jobs because, everyone had to lock it down or whatever. Like all the major stores are closed. We have the cruise industry. We have the airline industry. All the doctors and nurses are just like tired. They're getting sick. They can't see their family. They're, under self-quarantine or whatever. It's crazy. This is just insane. It's just a lot that's going on. And it's scary, So in Oakland, they had a sideshow last weekend. I think there was 450 spectators. I understand that the kids have to get out. They've been in the house, hopefully crime has gone down, but the kids are going to be kids. In New Orleans, they had a second step or second shot, whatever, when they, parade down the street. A sidestep, a second, I don't know what it's called. So that was some issues. In New York, people were at this farmer's market or whatever, like, no. Like, in the grocery store. I have to tell people, okay, 6 feet, 6 feet. Like, I really don't like people being that close to me anyway, but still, 6 feet. Like, I don't want you touching me. There's no reason why you need to touch me. I'm to the point where I don't even want to deal with paper money. So, okay, so after all this, then what? Like, are we going to continue to use cash? Like, how do we know when this pandemic, I cannot say this word. I hear it all day, but I can't say it. I don't know why. I don't know why. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be the way of life. Will anything change? Will it always be like this? I don't know. I'm like, my car. My car got broken into or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, okay. They didn't even really take anything. I don't really have any information. I don't keep my registration. I don't keep my insurance because they break in it so much. I've had so many, like I used to keep emergency. Oh, you know what they took? They took my makeup. They took my lipstick. I just realized that they took my lipstick. Whatever. I've had at least 3 bags of at least $100 worth of makeup taken. No more. So you know what? I think They took a green towel. I don't know. They didn't take my Clorox wipes. They didn't take any food. I don't know. These people are crazy. Anyway, this is material stuff. I'm not going to worry about material stuff. I'm just trying to think of what else. What else can I talk about regarding this coronavirus? I think that's about it. I'm going to shut it down. I'll come back tomorrow and, report back to you. There's a lot of people dying. It's a lot of people that are dying. I mean, I know people are going to eventually die, but, you hear on Facebook, oh, this person died. My uncle, you see pictures of nurses, of, people in the officers, police officers, firemen, military. Like, people are dropping like flies. Like, I don't know, and we don't even know, like, if we see someone coughing, okay, we know to get away from them. But this is airborne. So we don't know what is going on. Like, we can't see it. It's just, I'm telling you, that movie Contagion, you guys, again, if you haven't seen it, you need to see it. Because this is real serious. I mean, this is the big, you know what I'm saying? Stock up on water. Women, get your sanitary stuff. Stock up on that. Stock up on soap, paper towels, tissue. Yeah. It's 3 months of this. And then what happens if it comes back in the fall? I don't know. Like, they need to be, if they can build a hospital in China in 10 days, they should build about 20 of them. Like, one in every major city should have, like, a corona hospital. I mean, it is what it is. San Jose, with all this technology down here in Silicon Valley, like, we should not want for nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. But this also proves that we should not be dependent on anyone else. I'm not saying stop trade from China, but we need to have whatever we need to build cars, TVs, ventilators, masks, anything. It should be done like that. And just like in China, if you need something in China, you can get it done at a cheap price. Hey, this is not a cheap country. I don't know if this will reset the country. Will bring it back down to a place where people can afford to live. Like, I know this is bad that it's happening, but aside from all of the deaths, we need a reset. Like, women need to learn how to cook. Like, men need to learn how to do stuff around the house. Like, people need to read, need to meditate, need to learn how to, eat correctly. Live without, internet, TV, or whatever. Like, it's almost 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I am wide awake. Like, do I look sleepy at all? No. I am literally wide awake. It is what it is. All right, look, I've wasted enough of your time. Happy April Fool's Day, and I will talk to you another time. Bye.